We are on live with the YouTube listeners.
Ooh, are we live yet? We're live. We're
Oh,
up and
look
moving.
at that.
Oh, now it's really going.
Oh, it is Liddy.
It's your favorite podcast, 2 Minute the Mic, on a very wet and rainy Saturday night in July.
I mean, we live in the Philadelphia area, and have you ever received a notification telling you to take shelter?
See, my phone didn't go off, but I had like other phones go off near me, and I'm like, where did mine? Maybe my notifications are all. I don't know. It's just
really
they don't alert.
Sometimes I don't get them. Like
certain colors of people. Is that what they're doing right now? I mean, that's crazy. Come on, iPhone.
I don't get with it. Like nope. That's like with our boy Dot.
Mm-hmm.
When we go to Wawa, he tries to press the touchscreen. Mm-hmm. Don't work. I put my finger on it. Got him. He's like, okay, I see what's going on.
It's not black finger approved.
I was like, ugh.
It's like cocoa butter.
Hold on. Ooh, Old Spice. Got him, dude. But yeah, man, this is a nasty night out. But
yes,
we want to get this done so we can go watch John Jones kick some ass as always.
Mm-hmm.
A little UFC action, yo. So what the hell is going on, man?
Well, let's kick it off. So, it's not good to drink and drive in a motor vehicle.
Don't.
But what about in your child's Power Wheel vehicle?
Dude, you know what? I've always wanted to. I'm not very tall. I feel like that would not...
I think you can still fit in it.
Like,
those days for me are over.
Not like knees up. I feel like I could fit in comfortably.
So you're like
I just
you got space to like lean back and 2 miles an hour as everybody sees you.
Alright, girl. Like one of those.
So in the news, this is not a Florida story.
No, I thought it was when I read it.
It's pretty shocking. This is a South Carolina story.
South Carolina.
So a South Carolina woman drives drunk in a Power Wheel truck on the road. 25-year-old Megan Holman was spotted driving drunk down the road a mile from her house. So Power Wheels don't go I used to have one back in the day, like the Bigfoot one. Like, you're only going like 5-10 miles an hour.
Like
when your battery's juiced, you're going 5 miles an hour. Otherwise, you're
like I was wondering, did she juice it before? Like, yo, I'm gonna I gotta get the Wawa.
So the loophole is she's not gonna be cited for DUI because it was a toy.
So she wasn't driving under the influence.
I guess because there's not an actual engine.
Yeah.
It has to have, I think because like, but then you can get it for a biking though.
But not for a Hot Wheel?
So I guess a bike's not a toy, a bike's an actual kind of a vehicle. Okay. So I guess, but is that, so what you're saying is you can,
if you're drunk,
so maybe like a regular scooter you're good. But like a motorized scooter, you're probably screwed.
Like now, son, you gotta
or
get
like what's it, the Vespa?
The Vespa.
It's got an engine and 2 wheels, so I'm guessing.
Them things are corny.
So I'm guessing you can drink and Power Wheel.
Yeah, you just can't drink in Vespa.
But she's
not getting a DUI.
No,
which is crazy.
So was she? So she was charged with public intoxication. So either way, all right.
That's kind of. I mean,
that's
not as bad as a DUI.
I mean, you're going to take that any day over the DUI, but still, like
they're not going to put a breathalyzer in a Hot Wheel. Oh, what do you mean it won't start?
So what if she like
get out my car?
So what if she hit another Hot Wheel? Would that be like and she took off? Is that like
there's no insurance?
A toy and run?
Do they have insurance? License and registration, please.
No, but I had the receipt.
Hold on. Toys R Us, man? Yeah. They're not even in business. I know this is fake.
It's from 1989.
Man, were you driving a Hot Wheels Batmobile?
Oh, man.
Yes, sir. Equipped with the fun lights in the front. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, guys, that's a tip for everybody. If you have a barge, like, around the corner from your house, and you're like, man, I don't want to walk.
Yeah.
Hot Wheel that joint.
Just Power Wheel that bitch over.
Like, we have a bar, like, right there, that cedar or something. Cedar wood.
Yeah, cedar.
That would probably be Hot Wheels acceptable.
It's like basically drive down back streets.
It's just down the driveway.
Right.
Across the street.
There you go.
Park your Hot Wheel right there in the alley. Kids.
There you go.
All right. So we know. That sounds like a baller-ass idea.
Well, it seems like Megan was in a pretty shitty situation.
Hey.
Speaking of shitty situations, the Segway comes back.
Segway. Which you can also get a DUI on. The Segway.
Yeah, there you go. A French inventor creates a pill to make your farts smell nice.
Thank God. 'Cause I fart like a champ.
Really do.
And it's like, oh no more, I can't toot in this area. Like, you ever know there's a certain spot you clench your life away because, and you can feel the sweat actually like building up in your butt area.
Right.
Because you know, like, oh my God, if I fart here, it's hard for me to like diagnose who I'm going to blame it on. So imagine if you were able to fart freely and they're like, Oh, is that a... Someone buy someone roses?
Mm-hmm.
Can you really have your, do roses really smell like poop, poop, ooh? There we go. My poop smells like roses.
I think you should play that song every time you fart. Just have that in the background.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you playing music?
As soon as I get fart, like, Caroline!
Yeah. That's the build up. It's like, Caroline!
And like, oh no, he's
like,
about the shit. Your shit don't stink. Like, no. It's my farts. They smell like poo poo ooh.
So we don't have like an actual release date.
No.
But I guess it's something that's being created.
Yeah.
So look out for it soon, I guess.
Rose flavored, chocolate flavored.
So what would you choose? If you had a fart smell, what do you go?
I'm going with chocolate though.
Really? You're gonna go with chocolate?
You ever gone to Hershey Park and gone in the Hershey factory?
I have not.
Beautiful smell. It's terrific.
So you want to fart a rose though? Would it be romantic with your lady?
No,
Hey,
if you fart roses, then like the song from Seal's gonna come on. Kiss from a Rose.
Those are the two songs.
So as soon as you fart like,
yeah, that's the soundtrack.
Well, like, oh no,
the fart track.
So, he calls himself, by the way, the Anal Alchemist. I don't know if he wants.
I don't
to
know
keep
if that's
that,
a good name.
but he's French, so maybe he doesn't really understand like the severity of calling yourself the Anal Alchemist. You might open up some visitors if you know what I'm
He
saying.
said open.
Okay. Oh, that's a hole.
Whoa.
Whoa. So we apologize. We don't do sports as much as we used to.
It's the off season,
But, like,
pretty much for a lot of sports. So we're trying to
This
do it
is like
fresh
one of the
and
biggest
entertaining.
times of the year.
Free agency has started in the NBA. It started last Sunday.
The NBA is huge, but like before we start with that, obviously I think like we haven't talked football in a long time. Football's kind of creeping around the corner,
Yes, it is.
and we're all fans.
Sure are.
That fan is on.
Bro, we need it. It's hot.
It's hot. It's hot. I have like a very small vent in here, and that's all that the air is coming out of. It's pretty rough. So apparently, some dude, Professor Michael Lewis, not former Eagles.
That's what, when I read it, I was like, is that Michael Lewis? Is
like, yo,
professor?
And if he did us dirty. So apparently, this professor at the University of Business, the Emory University of the Professor of Business, provided a full breakdown on the best and worst fan bases in the NFL. Now, between me and Ron, Eagles fan and a Cowboys fan. So we have pretty, like, in-the-ground fan bases. Like, we're pretty, as far as those go, people look at us as top ones. So they said they base it on fan equity, social equity, and road equity. Do I know what any of those mean? Not much. But results came from this. Ron, I'll let you do this because it's the only win you'll get this
All right,
season.
so here's the list. I guess we can go through like half of it. Well, we can do. All right, so number 1, the Dallas Cowboys. That's a no-brainer.
Did Jerry pay this dude off right away?
Probably. No shocker there.
Make us number 1.
So, greatest fan base in the world, obviously. Number 2, the Patriots. Also not surprising.
BS.
Okay. All right. We'll skip the number 5.
No. Number 3. Please say it with the chest.
New York Giants.
Whoa! Get the hell out.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
No.
Number 3. Oh, the Packers.
What in the world? No. They can.
My bad. Number 3. I was reading it wrong. The Denver Broncos.
They're high the whole time.
I don't think. No, it just goes 1, 2, 4, 5. There's no 3.
It's like the 13th floor being cut off.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
The number 3 fan base, your Philadelphia
Kicks.
Eagles. Yo, I miss them so bad. I used to love indoor soccer. I thought it was the best version of soccer because there's no goddamn out of bounds. Soccer is slowed down so much by fucking throw-ins.
Right.
Okay, so if you can avoid a throw-in, I'm in. And there's nothing like passing to yourself off the boards. It was the only form of soccer I was ever good at, was indoor soccer. Because you had cool angles and shit you can bounce it off. It was like hockey on your feet. Because you could use the boards. You have like cool goals where like you bounce it off the backboard that's behind the goalie. And when it comes back, basically a self pass right back to your foot. You bang that in for a quick goal or so. I love the kicks though, man. That was my shit. One time my aunt was we went to a kicks game and my aunt was like right behind the goal. And obviously it's back in the day, so there's not nets around the whole goddamn universe like there is now. Booted. Quick boot from like that, called the 3-point line, right? By the 50. Booted that thing. Hey, It eclipsed the glass real quick. Whack, whack, right in the face.
Wow.
We were recording because we were at the game, so we thought, oh, I wonder if we'll see ourselves. Oh, we saw. She got hit right in the face. And I was like, God damn. Hit that woman square in the face. Face had Umbro for 4 days. And that video is somewhere in my house, and I can't wait to watch it again. It's exciting. I'd be mad, but like it hit her good. It's like when you ever see that one with the Charlotte Hornets, where like I think it's Marvin Williams, and I think there was a pass out to him at the 3 line, and he goes like this and misses, and you see it float behind you, and it's some older woman who shouldn't be down that far if she's gonna be on her phone. She's on her phone, she has glasses on. This thing hits her square, and they put it in slow motion, so her skin jiggles back, and you see her glasses do this thing. Oh, dude, she had to get rocked. I love watching that shit. But, yeah, so Eagles, Cowboys, 1 and 3. Douchey Patriots get number 2. What are some other ones you think are kind of like you didn't expect?
Well, the Rams are 32.
Like we said before, you put 2 teams in LA.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. The Chargers somehow found their way into 26, though. The Rams went to the Super Bowl.
All right.
We're back, guys.
Back at it live. Other ones that stuck out to me would be the Niners at 9.
You know what? The only reason I believe it is remember when we were doing that Bryce Harper jersey sale thing?
Yeah.
Garoppolo was like number 6.
Just
like I didn't think the Niners fan base was.
They didn't
like
seem
that.
relevant since Steve Young.
And yeah, like when Jerry and Steve left, it was kind of like, oh, turds. But it's a weird fan base. I'm surprised the Jacksonville Jaguars are up at 29th. Like, are they, like, those parts of Florida are kind of rough for all sports. Like, the Jets are really far down. I always thought, like, they had a loyal fan base. The Buffalo Bills.
The Bills should be high, though. They have the Bills Mafia.
They're nuts.
Yeah.
Like, and we're saying that as people who live in Philadelphia and seeing how our fans are. We're not them. We're not jumping through tables. They jump off their cars into flaming tables. And the Seahawks are further down, I thought.
I think like Seattle's one of those towns where it's like,
but like
it's too cool to be a football fan.
Yeah, but their shit always sells out, and they have the 6 men. Remember, like they were like famous for having the best fan or something like that.
Because they care more about like coffee houses and like
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
This is PBR. Your boys at PBR are trying to get in the craft game, kids. We got ourselves PBR hard coffee.
Hard.
5%, and it's coffee. I don't know. I have died and gone to heaven. So you have anything else you think I want to tear up on this goofy list that you won?
Not really. I mean, I'm not surprised where I ranked.
I mean, you figure Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, like those New York, the teams like that, you knew would be up top.
Right.
And like you said, the Cowboys they're worth the most too, aren't they? Like
I think the top 3 in the world, it's the Cowboys, Patriots, and Manchester United.
Yeah.
They're the big 3.
And then I guess the Yankees are right behind them?
Yeah, they're in the top 5. Yeah, I think it might be the Yankees and Manchester United.
Yeah.
It's something crazy.
Nuts.
So going from the NFL to NBA, I'd say free agency
the greatest time
on Sunday.
The greatest time.
Well, I mean, top's obviously Kawhi, who agreed to sign with the Clippers.
He finally signed Clippers, and then he got his boy traded with him, Paul George.
Damn, CPG got paid, and it was like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, and he still get paid though.
Yeah,
that cash is still his.
But they got the max because isn't the super max 190?
Because you can
so
only
the max
get
is 5'4", 141.
Yeah, because you can only get that max if you stay with the team.
Right.
So like Jimmy Buttcheeks could only get it with he could only get it if he was with Sixers.
Right.
But because he doesn't like us, that's what he gets. They the Sixers put a thank you Jimmy Butler thing up today on Twitter, and the guy who was supposed to do the editing put Jimmy Butter. He forgot the L. So everybody put him on a bottle of Land O'Lakes. Like, get your Land O'Lakes Jimmy Butter. I just figured they were saving the L's for this season. Because he's going to take a lot of them. What do you think about him going to the Heat?
I don't know why.
Like what possesses him to be like...
I mean, yeah, it makes you
like
the automatic
Sixers,
guy, but...
But the Sixers are still like... And now that like Kawhi ran away, they're pretty much like it's them and the Bucks who are really running the East. Because until
this is a good move.
Back,
this is a good move for us, man. We should easily be in the
we have... They call us the Monstars now because our smallest
Yeah.
Starting lineup guy is 6'7". We have 3 guys who are 6'10" and above in our starting lineup. That's goddamn nuts.
I think the piece is going to be Al Horford. I think he's that integral part where it's like
he's going to make it.
Yeah, he can play the 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
And B's going to sit 25 games.
And then you're actually going to have a legit.
So he goes to the 5 and be plugging a 4.
Yeah.
That's smooth. Who doesn't like Al Horford? He's a man.
Yeah.
Big Al.
And I'm hoping for one more guy. I want to bring back the white sniper, Kyle Korver.
See, they've been talking that for years.
But he was bought out finally.
Right.
I think the Lakers are running out of money to buy out has-beens. They already got Boogie Cousins, Danny Green, and Rajon Rondo. So they're getting all the 2008ers together for a reunion because they didn't get Kawhi. But I'd like, because you don't have to pay him anything because he's bought out. So like Korver got his money for the year.
Yeah.
So all you gotta do is give him like vet minimum and be like, I need you to fire off a shot real quick. Like that's really all you need from him. What you think about Kemba going to the Celtics? Do you think that makes any kind of a difference?
I mean,
like, do you think that's an upgrade from Kyrie or still a downgrade?
I'm a Kemba fan, and Kemba easily is the best player in Hornets history, Hornets podcast history.
Yeah.
For them to lose Kemba, well, for the Celtics to lose Kyrie, you got Kemba.
Yeah.
That's pretty much like a.
I love.
That's
Kemba.
a very good.
Yeah. They just said what they think is nervous about Kemba is he's very good at just jacking the shots up. But like, is it because he knew in Charlotte there was no choice?
He was never going to win anything in Charlotte.
Like, did he know, like, I'm not going to pass it because this dude's going to miss, so I'm going to take 30 shots today?
He had to.
But, like, does he think, like, here, because you have, like, a Jaylen Brown, even though they replaced Horford with Enes Kanter. Enes, my fault. So, with Enes Kanter. So, that's, now you have Kanter and Kemba instead of Horford and Kyrie. As you're, like, and, like, you lost the Mars brother. I mean, you don't have as much going in, but, like, I think it'll still be good. I just don't think they're going to be... I don't think they're going to be a juggernaut.
I mean, Kemba's going to get his point into this Kemba, but, you know, I think he'll be more into the spotlight because people really don't know who Kemba Walker is because he's been hitting in Charlotte all these years. And, like, he's probably one of the most underrated point guards.
I mean, that man jacked up what did he hit
in the league.
What did he hit us for? 61 last week?
He dropped 60 in his sleep.
It was with Jimmy Butters.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just...
he is so good, and you're right. Like being
no one knows who he is.
He's one of those guys who because he comes from a team that doesn't get paid attention to.
Yep.
No one cares. But like that's why I always say the same thing with what's his name when people go, all we got back for Jimmy Butler was Josh Richardson.
I like
Josh Richardson is good. He's just in Miami where not even the fans don't even show up.
Right.
Like he was lost on a team that was garbage to begin with. So you're getting a guy who's 26 years old, can defend, and is getting better scoring every year, and you don't need him to be your number one scorer. You got Joe, you got Horford, I saw Ben working out with D. Wade, and his elbow was here.
Oh my God.
Not here. He wasn't firing side shots. He pushed the elbow in. I think this is Ben's year because he got rid of Kendall Pupus, you know?
Right.
Because that Kendall thing, she was tearing up that whole summer.
In my face. It was in my face.
It's in it.
In my face.
Ridiculous. Could you imagine if you picked that ever, like, how do you do your summer? Like, do you try to work on your craft? Or, like, you figure, this is the only summer I'm going to be able to bang a Kardashian. I'm going to hey guys, I'm only 22. I can just use the excuse I can't shoot a jumper. But I shot that shot and I scored, so I'm really in. But this, after she cheated on him like 72 and a half times. Come on, man. Couldn't even play defense there. So, but man, and D'Lo, I don't know what the hell he's actually doing. But I thought they said that the Warriors were going to trade him again after they traded for him. So, as of now, D'Angelo, I'll snitch on you in a minute. They said that they're making a joke that because they had to trade Iguodala to get D'Lo, and they said it's the second time that they kicked an Iggy out of a relationship. God damn, he's a rat. Anything else about free agency?
I don't.
I ain't got nothing. Man.
Let's hop into a little beer goggles and end this episode.
Goggles. So guys, this is the second time you've seen this, but you can tell the can is different. So I went to a fun beer store in the Ben Salem area, and they have a bunch of beers that you can't find everywhere. So Captain Lawrence Powder Dreams. I had this before. It was a different kind of hops. Like they make this lupin powder, whatever the fuck it is. But it like gives like a cloudy taste, but it's really like it's kind of a sweet taste to it. It's made so they do it what it calls a hop rotation, where it's the same beer, they just switch what they're using as like a flavored hop.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same formula, different type of hop, just to kind of give you like different flavors of the same thing. So this one is Amarillo lupin powder instead of, I don't remember what the other one was called, but so it's a different kind. So it had a little bit different of a taste, but still tremendous. Same amount of alcohol in this one as the other one. As I would always, guys, if you ever find Powder Dreams, regardless of which powder they're using, always get it. Like, buy that shit immediately, because these are one of the tastiest beers on earth. And you can't find them a lot, and you can't find them all year round. So, Captain Lawrence Brewing, Powder Dreams. And when you're drunk, and you don't want to be no-mo, Blowfish. It's for hangovers. Basically an antacid. Toss that shit in your water. It has caffeine and aspirin. Within 15 minutes, that girl that you were dancing with and was kind of fuzzy in the face, you'll realize she's ugly before you leave the bar. So, guys, this is key. You should check these out. Tried them. They're really good. And beer is delicious. What do we got with the hippish of lingo?
Debt, depression. Or depression.
I feel like we're all in that.
When you're, are you want to take it? Take it away.
Got it.
All right, so depression. When you're so broke, they spiral into a deep depression, stopping you from doing things you love and hanging out with people. Hey man, want to go out tonight? Nah, man, I don't want to. I don't want to get worse depression.
And it's true, man. Like, when you don't have money, you're like agitated the entire week.
Right.
You're sitting there like, I can't buy shit. Like, I can't buy a goddamn salad. And you're just like, why can't you buy a salad, Jeff? Because I'm broke. God damn it. So, I ain't got nothing left for this episode, young boy. All right. So, as usual, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, you guys on the YouTube universe. And for everybody who's listening with their ear holes, just subscribe on Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts, Google Play, if people actually use that, and SoundCloud. Subscribe to us. We put out multiple episodes a week. We're hilarious. And, yeah, that's about it for me, man. Got anything else floating around, brother?
Nah, man, this is 2 Minute Mike, episode 85. Tune in for our next episode.
Yeah.
Coming at you very soon.
Boom.
Till then, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here, too. Bye. You're not out of here yet.